Hey guys, welcome to Portal Knights. First impressions. Now, we are here as a mage. Yeah, I decided I wanted to be a mage. Since I have played this game before, and this game before as an archer, and I wanted to come back through it again. It's been a long while. I wanted to come back through it again and show it off to you guys as a mage this time. So this is a refresher for me, but also first impressions for being a mage class. So since I'm playing on a previous world, I have a lot of these areas still explored. So essentially, if we were starting over from the very beginning, we'd start here at Squire's Knoll. And then go to Dusty Junction. Just follow this whole entire path. So what you do in this game, Portal Knights, you basically are in a little world. Let's just go to Squire's Knoll. I'll show you. You can basically just warp to different planets or different areas. And each planet has something new, a different biome, a different resources, different enemies. And what you try to do is, on each world, you try to go and find these shards, these portal shards, right? And once you find them, well, first you have to find the portal. And it's always different. So here's the portal. This is what it looks like. We're on the tutorial island, essentially. Tutorial world. What you do is you find 6 of them. 6 of these shards. And then you put them here. You have to find this arch, and then you step through, and it leads you to the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. And you just like rinse and repeat. And keep going to these different areas on this world. And with different biomes and different enemies, different resources, different quests, and you level up and you try to just get more powerful, higher level, and better gear and crafting. So it's like an open world, semi-open world, I guess you could say. So this area right now, it's just a small little, like you could sort of see the borders, and that's it, right? You can't go like further than that. So this is like just the starter island world, right? It's kind of weird. But once I go to the next one, it'll be a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And so what you want to do is there's NPCs around that usually have quests. There's enemies. As I said, since this is the starter island, the starter world, there's not that many hard enemies here. But there's a quest over here, so I suppose let's go see what he wants. So, oh, okay. Basically, yeah, it's just like a starter quest. It's to find the shards. So, one way you can find the shards is by defeating enemies or mining. Oh, by the way, you can play in first person or third. So you see how we collect those blue shards? And if we go here to a backpack, or to here to crafting, there's blue pearl stone right here. It takes 2 shards to make 1 cube. Right? And then once I have 6 of these blue portal stones, what you do is you put them in this portal. And it will open up and then it takes you to the next area. Now, since I have already played on this, well, I have a new character, but I've already played on this world. I have most stuff unlocked. So, well, not everything, because I'm not that really high level with my other character. But I do have a lot of areas unlocked. What you do is you just, like I said, kill enemies, mine, collect resources. Then it takes you to the next area. So this next area, Dusty Junction. Different resources, a little bit bigger map. There's dungeons to go, explore, loot everywhere, resources everywhere. And so I mean, you could just, if you wanted to, you could just keep going, you know, area to area, unlocking the portals, getting all the portals unlocked, and not really stopping to, you know, mine stuff and do quests. You could do that, like solely just farm enemies and whatnot. Or like if you really want to, you can take your time, explore each area. You can do all the quests, explore everywhere possible, and start collecting resources. And then what you can do is you can set up like temporary bases, temporary homes, and then you can eventually, once you get more stuff unlocked and you get higher level, you get more things unlocked, and you can build more stuff. So you can actually build a full base. We just got some more blue portal shards, some desert fruit, and like I said, it's heavily crafting. So like there's so many things to craft. Stone pickaxe so you can start mining. The workbench so you can craft more things. So, I mean, it's very heavily based on workbenches and things. So crafting stuff mainly takes place in workbenches. So you can craft without a workbench, but only some things. So yeah, you could just come through, and each area has specific resource types. Like this area has copper ore, and it has those red ruby crystals. But then another area would have, you know, like silver, gold, or iron. It just depends on the area. And once you get an area explored, let's get this guy. Once you get an explored, if you hit M for your map, you can actually see. So we're in Dusty Junction, and it shows like what enemies are here. It shows what kind of plants are here. It shows what kind of ores: copper ore, flame ruby, sand block, coal block. And it shows you like all the different NPCs. So here, I missed a person on my other character. So there's somebody here that we haven't talked to yet, and this person may or may not have a quest. This person may or may not give us something, or this person may or may not you know, join us. So later on, you can have these people join you, and you can take them with you. And, they could like be a part of your area, your base. So wherever you make the base at, they can just like chill at your base and sell you stuff or do whatever. Just got more blue portal stone shards just by just going around and defeating all these enemies. Like I said, you can't play in first or third or first. So this is what third person looks like. There is a dodge roll mechanic. Now, I am pretty weak right now because I don't have like, I just have the basic wand, and I have like no gear. So that's your goal when you first start out, is trying to get gear, trying to get better stuff, better weapons. That is the goal. So this guy. Now I personally like first person just because I usually play first person games, sometimes third. I mean, I play first and third person games all the time. I switch it up a lot. But if you were to ask me which one I prefer, I would say first. That's why I like games like this that actually give you a choice what you want to play. Nice to have that choice, you know? As you saw, it says too far. There is a range limit on how, which is kind of, you know, odd. I had the same problem when I was an archer and mage class. They can't shoot very far away, even though they're an archer and a mage, so they should be able to shoot farther away. But other than that, still a pretty cool game. You will definitely waste a lot of hours playing this game. It's really fun. If you love exploration open world games, you're gonna like this, because like there's secrets to be had, and we're just in like this first area, or like the second area technically, if you don't include the tutorial area. And yeah, so You could spend hours just here in this one zone. And if you look here, I mean, look at all this. All this. See? That's from my other playthroughs, but I mean, I'm on a new character but on the same world. So you can play in the same world, or you can create a brand new world. You know, start over. But what you want to be careful is if you play on your like a save that or a world that you've already played on before, make sure you're in the right zone. So like this is level 2 area. Right now I'm at level 1. So this is level 3. So like enemies will be like level 3. This one enemies will be level 5. So you don't want to be too high or too low. You want to, I mean, yeah, you want to get your level up and either be at or a little bit above the level of the enemies. Some of these enemies have some really strong attacks. So it just depends on what you're in. So, I'm not even level 2 yet. And it's kind of funny that, oh yeah, perfect example of something that happens is, they will reset their health if you get too far, or sometimes if you're like what I'm doing, standing above them. Sometimes they'll, yep, they just did it. They'll run away and their health will get reset. I forgot about that little, yep, we did it again. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but yeah, you'll do it again. And it's just like an endless cycle. I think it's because they can't reach you. I think it's like a pathing issue. He can't reach you, so he's like, okay, I'll go back to my original location. Anyway, that does happen, so just be wary of that. Fortunately. So, I like to run away sometimes. As you can see the top left-hand screen, guys, I have 2.5 hearts. Well, total of 3. That's like my max. Is I can have 3 hearts max. But you can always increase it with gear and different things like that, and just by leveling up. So we just leveled up, level 2. Nice. So if you come here, this little icon there, this is our skill tree, our skill area. It shows us your level 2. We have 3 attribute points. We can put them in whatever we want. For our mage, obviously, intelligence and wisdom. Wisdom affects your ability to cast spells. Each point in wisdom increases your pool of mana. And this one, intelligence, affects your magic power. Each point intelligence increases the damage of your magical attacks. Basic damage. This one's how much mana I have. So you want to like work on those. You can also work on Constitution, which is your hit points, health points. And then at different levels, you get different perks. So 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's different perks you can choose. And the cool thing about it is, if you want to switch, you can easily switch. So like here, like, oh, I want to use a staff. I want to only use staffs, or only use wands, or only use scythes. Then you just pick whatever one you like, staffs or wands or whatever, and each one of these gives you increase with 25%. So since we're using wands, we'll use that one. But the cool thing, like I said, I could just switch back to staff if I want to. That's really cool. So you're not like locked in to a playstyle or you know, choices like that. You can redo. So 3 attribute points. Like I said, it would be wise to do Constitution. So you could just do like 1, 1, 1, you know, because more attack, more intelligence. It's basically your magical attacks. That one's always useful to do. And the thing with this, guys, is you can't reset your attribute points. So you do have to be careful on how you spend your attribute points. There's no way to go back, and there's no way to even confirm. So once I click it, it's locked in. Just be wary of that. So let's do some Constitution. As a mage, we're gonna be pretty weak. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this part 1 of Portal Knights. First hour, first impressions. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back in part 2 here shortly. I guess tomorrow you'll see part 2. And what we'll do for the next part is we will make gear for ourselves. So I'll show you how to do that. So like I said, this is more of a first hour, first impressions for you guys. And also, since I played this before, but it was a while ago, it's like a refresher for me. But also, as I'm playing, I'm getting all this knowledge coming back to me that I can impart on you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys will continue to watch this series. Be sure to check me out on Twitch. I stream every day if you guys want to come stop by and say hi to me live. Be sure to subscribe. I would love it if you guys would just check out some of my other videos. Let me know what you think. So thanks so much for joining me. Hope you have a good evening, morning, night, wherever you're at. And as always, TTFN, ta-ta for now. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye, and thank you.